जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे। जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेव जय सुभद्रा। जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय। प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्री श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताय की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। We like to welcome all the devotees for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class, Sunday festival class, and I'm very fortunate that today I'm here. And today we are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela, chapter 6. This chapter specially dedicated for Panihati Chida Dahi festival. And today we are celebrating Chida Dahi Panihati festival. So we'll discuss with the life story of Raghunath Das Goswami, his meeting with Nityananda Prabhu, and how this festival they celebrated in Panihati. So we can start with Raghunath Das Goswami's life sketch. Raghunath Das Goswami was born in Saptagram in Bengal in very wealthy family. And his father Govardhan Majumdar and his uncle Hiranya Majumdar both were the tax collectors in the service of Nawab Hussain Shah, that time the king of Bengal. And Hiranya Majumdar collected 2 million coins, but was required to pay 1.5 million to government. Instead, he paid only 1.2 million, keeping 3 million 33 lakhs coins profit, which provoked the envy of Turk rival. It's mentioned here in Chaitanya Charitamrita. 12 लक्ष देख राजाय साधे 20 लक्ष सेई तुर्क की छूना पान हैल प्रतिपक्ष. Hiranya Mazumdar was collecting 2 lakhs coins and therefore should have delivered 1 lakh 50,000 to government. Instead, he was giving only 1 lakh 20,000, thus making an extra profit of 30,000 coins. Seeing this, the Muslim Chaudhry, who was a trunk, became very rival. And he came to house of Raghunath Das Goswami to ask, where are these extra coins? Why he is not paying to the king? And that time his father and uncle were not there in the house. And they met Raghunath Das Goswami. And Raghunath Das Goswami was very expert with speaking, very expert with connecting with the people, and especially with the heart. And he told that you are like my uncle, and why you are chastising me? Why you are here to fight with me? And please understand, this collection is for the family. And then by hearing his words, they were so attracted towards Raghunath Das Goswami, and they start fighting, and they stopped quarreling, and they told, okay, but why they are collecting so much? And they are collecting and they are not giving properly to the king, and they are keeping 3 lakhs extra coins with them. They should have given to us also. And that time Raghunath Das Goswami told, okay, I will tell my father, and then we can sit and have the meeting. And they were so happy to hear the words of Raghunath Das Goswami, and they left. And this was the property or the wealth of Raghunath Das Goswami. We can see for nowadays Prabhupada was saying that full of Titanic boats, 2 boats, not one single boat, like big Titanic boat, 2 boats were filled with full of coins, gold coins. He was having the wealth. And that person, he became attracted and he wanted to leave everything and wanted to attain the Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet. Sometimes in the material world, the people think these Hare Krishnas, they don't have any job, and therefore they become a monk, or they join the ashram and they stay in ashram. But you can see here, he was so learned, he was so wealthy, and apart from that, he wanted to attain Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's service. The main reason behind was he was learning at Gurukul of Balram Acharya. And Raghunath Das Goswami was studying in Balram Acharya's Gurukul. And in that Gurukul, he came in contact with Haridas Thakur. And in early age, he came in contact with Haridas Thakur and attained the interest in chanting of the holy name. And by associating Haridas Thakur, slowly, he was detaching from this material world. And by the mercy of Haridas, who is Namacharya, he started the chanting. And immediately after some time, he wanted to run away from all this material attachment, from his home and from his family, and wanted to have the association of Lord Chaitanya. And after turning the point, he was longing to associate Lord Chaitanya many times. And one day he came in contact of Lord Chaitanya and he finally met Lord Chaitanya. But Lord Chaitanya told him, don't become a Markat Vairagi. Markat means monkey. Don't become a Vairagi like monkey. Like monkey we can see, monkey has know any house. He always travel from one tree to another tree, from one tree to another tree. But whole day they are behind the female monkey. And therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, don't act like a Markat Vairagi, act like a devotee. And this is not the time you should leave all your home and family, back, go back to home, stay in the home, and by Krishna's grace, you will be come to me. But not, this is the not right time, go back to home. And by the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he went back to home. And then he, after the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction, he went back to home, and Raghunath was very attached to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his spiritual life. And therefore, always he was trying to escape from his house. And that was everyday business. And then his father and mother, they brought the security to keep on eye. That time there was no CCTV also. So they brought the security guards to the home. And they were looking after, but one night, again he ran away. Again they brought him. This was the business of every day. He was running, the security were bringing back to him. And one day his mother thought, now we should get married him. And if he will get married, then he will attract to his wife and he will stay in the home. And better we get marry him. And they search after one of the wonderful lady that time, and they married him. And after marriage also, he not attracted to the family life or his wife. Same time he was trying to run continuously. And that time, mother told, now we have to bring the ropes and we should tie him in the home. And that time, his father told that if Indra's opulence and an Apsara-like wife can't bind him, how will ropes do so? And therefore, we cannot do anything for him because he is attached to Lord Chaitanya and his devotees, and therefore he is running all the time. And once he came to know that Lord Nityananda Prabhu is nearby in Panihati. And upon learning that Nityananda Prabhu had come to Panihati, Raghunath Das went to see him. And Nityanand was sitting on the stone platform beneath a large banyan tree on the bank of Ganga. And the Panihati is the place near Kolkata, on the bank of Ganga river. And when Raghunath Das reached there, devotees told Nityanand Prabhu, Nityanand, Lord Nityanand, see, Raghunath Das Goswami is here and is paying obeisances from long distance. And then Nityanand Prabhu told, call him, bring that chore, bring that thief here near to me. He is chore, he is thief, bring him here. And then devotees told Raghunath Das Goswami that Nityanand Prabhu is calling you. And he went to Nityanand Prabhu, he is offered his obeisances, and Nityanand Prabhu told, you are thief, because you are living behind me, you are directly approaching Lord Chaitanya. How you can do that? Without a bona fide spiritual master, how you can approach directly Krishna? Because Nityananda Prabhu is Adi Guru Balram or Lakshman. And without the mercy of Nityananda, we cannot attain the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And Nityananda Prabhu wanted to teach us that we cannot go directly, surpassing all our previous acharyas, our spiritual master, to directly to the Krishna. And therefore, he is saying that you are a thief. Like we sing in our bhajan, Vaishnava Acharya bhajan, Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite para, tomar shakati ache, ami to kangal, Krishna Krishna bali, dhai tab pache pache, O he Vaishnava Thakura, Dayar Sagar, Edase Karuna Kore. Hey Vaishnava Thakur, Krishna is your wealth and you can only give Krishna. We don't have any power to go and attain Krishna or his mercy or his love. And without you, it's totally impossible because the devotee's wealth is Krishna and the devotees only can give the Krishna. So Nityanand Prabhu is telling, hey thief, you tried to attain Mahaprabhu without my permission. You deserve the punishment. And now that time he did not ask for any punishment like go and bring 1 lakh coins or 1000 coins from your home, gold coins. And Nityanand Prabhu gave the punishment that was the feed everyone Chida Dahi festival. That was the Chida Dahi. And he placed his lotus feet on Raghunath's head, a blessing in the guise of chastisement. He ordered Raghunath to organize a grand feast and chipped rice and yogurt for the devotees. This was actually divine mercy, not a punishment. See, the divine mercy, not a like punishment, is so wealthy. Nityanand Prabhu had asked, go and bring some gold coins or golden bricks. But Nityanand Prabhu is saying, go and feed all the devotees. Because of the mercy of devotees only, we can attain the mercy of Krishna. When we say the prayer, Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha. And for the Krishna, we say the prayer, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. Sindhu means ocean, the ocean of mercy. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate. The one who is ocean of mercy. He is the ocean of mercy, but the Vaishnavas, they are bringing the mercy from that ocean and they are delivering to the fallen souls. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu. Kripa sindhu is from Krishna's mercy of ocean. They are bringing the mercy from that ocean and they are delivering to us. And therefore, Nityanand Prabhu told, you should serve all the devotees here and give them the feast of Chida Dahi. Then Raghunath Das went to the market and he started purchasing all the things for preparation of this Chida Dahi festival. Dahi Chida Bhakshana Karaha Mora Gane Suni Anandita Haila Raghunatha Mane. Make a festival and feed all my associates yogurt and chipped rice. Hearing this, Raghunath Das was greatly pleased. See, this was the punishment given by Lord Nityananda. Nowadays we add this in the Chida Dahi, banana and mangoes and different things. But the original Chida Dahi means Chida and Dahi only. Sei kshane nija loka pathaila grame bhakshadravya loka sabha grame haite hane. Raghunath Das immediately sent his own men to the village to purchase all kinds of eatables and bring them back. Chida dahi dugdha sandesh arachini kela sabadravya anana chaudi ke dharila. Raghunath Das brought chipped rice, yogurt, milk, sweetmeats, sugar, banana and other eatables and placed them all around. Mohotsava nama shuni brahmana sajjana asite lagila loka sankhya ganana. As soon as they heard that festival was going to held, all kinds of brahmanas and other gentlemen began to arrive. Thus there were innumerable people and there was no count. From all around the devotees started to arrive at Panihati. And they came to attend this wonderful Danda Mahotsav, the festival of punishment. Nityanand Prabhu is giving the punishment to Raghunath Das. And this, therefore, the name of the festival or another name of the festival is Danda Mahotsav. One is Chida Dahi festival and another is Danda Mahotsav. Nityananda Prabhu is giving the punishment. Then Raghunath Das brought large quantities of chipped rice, yogurt, milk, sweets, and kampoor. And he served all the devotees 2 clay pots for each. In one pot, chipped rice with yogurt, and another pot, chipped rice with condensed milk. 2 pots for each and every devotee. And thus thousands and thousands of devotees were there. As the news spread, more devotees and vendors arrived. The crowd grew huge. And by hearing this news, slowly Mahaprasad started. Mahaprasade Govinde, they heard, and all the devotees started to come. Like we say in Hindi, I was talking with one of the devotee, bhajan mein 60 or bhojan mein 600. For the chanting or for the bhajan 60 and for the bhojan 600. And as soon as Mahaprasad started and the devotees from all around Panihati in thousands and thousands numbered, they arrived there. There was no place to sit, there was no place to stand, and therefore some devotees stood in the Ganges river just to get prasad. They were standing in the water. And seen large pots of food were set before Nityananda Prabhu also. And some devotees were standing in the water, some were sitting on the boat, some were sitting on the ground, some next to Nityananda Prabhu, and all the area of Panihati crowded like anything. And today also there is a huge crowd every year. We have ISKCON Center in Panihati, and the same place where this Leela took place. And we have Gaur Nitai deities, and we have small ISKCON Center, but full day there is a free Chida Dahi festival. Prasadam distribution whole day from morning to night. And not only one day, they are organizing now 4 days festival, including 3 days Kirtan Mela and 1 day Chida Dahi festival. 7 large pots were set before Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu meditated and invited Mahaprabhu, who invisibly arrived. Only a few pure-hearted devotees could perceive him. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri. But Nityananda Prabhu, from core of his heart, he remembered Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also arrived in that festival. But no one was able to see Kono Bhagyavan Jeev Dekhi Bare Pare. Only few pure-hearted devotees, they can only see the Lord Chaitanya. And Nityananda Prabhu was feeding that Chida Dahi festival from his personal own hands to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But everyone is looking in there to whom he is feeding, and he is putting one, and the Chida Dahi was disappeared because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was eating that personally. Only few pure-hearted devotees or the pure devotees, they were taking the Lord Chaitanya's darshan. Mahaprabhu accepted 2 mouthfuls from each devotee pot. The remnants were given to Raghunath Das. This was the highest mercy. Nityananda Prabhu gave his Mahaprasad. One is Prasad, one is Mahaprasad, and another is Mahaprasad. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it said that Bhakta Pada Dhuli Ara Bhakta Pada Jal Bhakta Bhukta Avashishta Sai Teen Mahabal. Bhakta Pada Dhuli, the dust from the lotus feet of the devotees. Bhakta Pada Jal, the water which is washed the lotus feet of the devotees. And third, the remnants of the devotees Mahaprasad. Bhakta Pada Dhuli Ara Bhakta Pada Jal Bhakta Bhukta Avashishta means remnants of a pure devotee. Say Teen Mahabal. These are the 3 these things. This can be given to one of the devotee for this advancement of our spiritual life. Mahabal. It's like a special mercy or special power we can get from that to advance in our Krishna consciousness. When Raj, we can find in fifth canto of Bhagavatam, Raja Rahugan was going for self-realization, Atma Sakshatkar, to Ganga Sagar. And he was sitting in the palanquin, and four the servants, they were taking him to the Ganga Sagar. And one of them servant was sick, and he was not able to handle that palanquin properly. And the other three, they asked Jada Bharat to come and help them. And then Jada Bharat started to take that, he took that palanquin and started walking. When he saw some insects, some ants on the road, he stopped. He was taking the break. He was jumping sometimes. So it was very difficult for the king uh, inside the palanquin. And after some time, Raja Rahugan came out of that palanquin and he started chastising Jadabharat. And that time, that first time, Jadabharat started to speak. And he told that King Rahugan, everyone has right to live in this material world. You cannot kill them because of you are the king and they are the just insects and the animals. They have also 100% right. They can also stay. They are also the animals and insects. They can also live in this world. And don't think that only you are the king, so you have the right to kill anyone. And then Jadabharat told, you are going to Ganga Sagar for self-realization. But Bina Mahatpada Rajobhishekam, first you should get the association of pure devotees and wash their lotus feet, and from that water you should bath, and then only you can get the self-realization. Without the mercy of the devotees, you cannot get any self-realization. By these austerities, sitting under the water and doing austerity, or sitting in the fire and doing austerity, it will not work. By the mercy of the devotees only, you can attain the spiritual life. And that was the first time when Raja, this Jadabharat spoke the spiritual guideline to Rahugan. And this we can see here also, that Nityanand Prabhu is saying to Raghunath Das Goswami, you should serve all the devotees. We cannot go directly towards Krishna. Those who are thinking that I am a Krishna devotee, or I am the devotee of Krishna, I am the devotee of the Lord, they are not a devotees. They are Kanishta Adhikaris. There are three criteria: Kanishta, Madhyama and Uttama Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari, he has only connection with Krishna, the deities, and no connection with any devotees. But Madhyama Adhikari, who has love with the God and the friendly relation with the devotees, and those who are offensive mentality, the offenders to the Krishna and Vaishnavas, he keeps safe distance from them. And Uttama Adhikari means one who thinks everyone is pure devotee except me. All are pure devotees except me, like Srimati Radharani and Gopis were thinking. Like Srimati Radharani and Gopis, they were in Vrindavan, and whoever they were seeing, they are thinking how nicely these devotees of the Lord they are serving, including this Govardhan, these peacocks, these deers, these cows, these calves, everyone, they are trying to please Krishna, but we are doing nothing. And when they saw the Govardhan, they prayed to Govardhan. Hantaya madrirabala haridasa varyo yadrama krishna charana sparsha pramodaha manam tanoti sahago ganayostayoryat paniya suya vasakandara kandamulaihi. Alas, alas, hantaya madrirabala. He is one of the Haridasa Varyo. Varya means the topmost devotee of Hari. And he is giving everything in the service of the Lord. He is offering the water, They are offering the caves, they are offering the fruits, everything in the service of the Lord, and we are doing nothing for Krishna. This is the mood of a pure devotee, Uttama Adhikari. And then everyone was so happy to eat that Chida Dahi, and everyone started blessing and appreciating Raghunath Das Goswami. And after everyone's prasadam, Nityanand Prabhu announced and told everyone, please bless Raghunath Das. Now he can attain Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. And that time everyone started praying and blessing Raghunath Das Goswami. So now, as soon as possible, he can get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. After that, Raghav Pandit brought Mahaprasad for Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityanand Prabhu was there. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Raghav Pandit's house. There are 4 places where Nityanand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always stays. The 4 places: Sachi's house, Shrivas Kirtan, and Raghava Bhavan. 3. Sachir house, Shrivas Kirtan, where Nityananda Prabhu dances, and Raghav Pandit's home. These are the 4 places where Lord Chaitanya resides all the time. Like Krishna says, I never leaves Vrindavan. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, these are the 4 places where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always resides. One is the home of Sachi Mata, where she worshipped Lord. Second, where Nityanand Prabhu dance. Third, Raghav Pandit's house. And fourth, Shrivas Angan. These are the 4 places where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always stays. And Raghav Pandit asked Nityanand Prabhu why he didn't eat at his home. And then Nityananda replied, Krishna and Balram, along with cowherd boys, eat this way, outdoors and joy. Now Nityanand Prabhu is telling to Raghav Pandit, I am only the Balram. Like Krishna, Brajendra Nandana Jai, Sachi Sutta Hoilo Sei, Balarama Hoilo Nitai. And that same Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Balram appeared as a Nityananda Prabhu. And as they were eating in the forest of Vrindavan every day with the cowherd boys, he is relishing that same pastime in Panihati. And therefore he told, I am not eating at house because already I had taken prasad with all my cowherd friends in Vrindavan. The same thing I am doing on the bank of Ganges. Later that evening, Nityanand Prabhu denied at Raghav's home along with Raghunath Das. Raghunath would soon travel to Jagannath Puri. He would stay 16 years in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed 18 years in Jagannath Puri. And Raghunath Das Goswami stayed with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for 16 years. After that Nityanand Prabhu's mercy, Raghunath Das went back to his home. And after that, the same pastime, the same thing, running Leela, started. And one day in the night, he ran away from his home, and from difficult path, one was the regular path going towards the Jagannath Puri, but he has particularly chosen the way from the jungles, difficult path, and he reached Jagannath Puri. But immediately after Jagannath Puri, he could not see Lord Chaitanya. When he reached Jagannath Puri, his father thought now he has left everything and it's difficult to bring him back to home. So better we should send him some money for his daily needs, pocket money. And his father was sending golden coins for his son. And Raghunath Das accepted that golden coins, but from that coins, from that money, he was feeding all the Vaishnavas every day in Jagannath Puri. He was using all the Lakshmi in the service of the devotees. After some time, he thought, this money I am receiving from my father, it's tax. And tax means no one gives tax very happily. It has been collected forcefully. And therefore, I should stop this, taking Lakshmi from my father. And he stopped taking money. After that, he started to beg on the Simha Dwar. In Jagannath Puri, there are four dwars. The main dwar is Simha Dwar. And he was standing every day and he started begging. After a few days, he thought, I am like a prostitute because I am looking with each and every person. He will give money, he will not give money. He will give money, he will not give money. And I am becoming like a prostitute. Then he stopped that also. After that, he started to take one small cup of buttermilk once in a 3 days or a 4 days. And he was thinking, I'm so bhogi, I'm so much attached to this eating and sleeping. Because of this buttermilk, I'm taking so much nutritions, so much of proteins I'm getting from this. So I should stop this because I'm doing sense gratification. And he stopped that also. And he was going to one place where all the grains and Mahaprasad was thrown for the cows and for the animals. Because after no one eats, the remnants or the left prasad was thrown for the cows and animals. And after cows eating, the remnants were there. Those are not eaten by the cows. That rice he started to eat. He was thinking, I'm so attached to this sense gratification, therefore, this is the best Mahaprasad for me. The rice which was not eaten by the cows also. And that rice he started to eat. And that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and hold his hand. And he told, stop it now. And he took the grains from his hand and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to eat. Same like Sudama Lila. In Sudama Lila we can see Sudama Vipra, he brought some chipped rice. And Dwarkadhish Krishna, he snatched from his hand and he started to eat. And then Rukmini has to stop it now, stop. You have already eaten 2 times. First when you eat, you have given everything. Like next to Dwarka, you has given the wealth like Dwarka to Sudama. And you will again eat, then I have to beg. The Lakshmi has to beg for the alms. So stop it now. And the same thing happened here. And that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after seeing his Vairagya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became so happy and he took Raghunath Das Goswami personally under the care of Swarup Damodar Goswami. And he told, you stay with him and he will train you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could not take him directly with him because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is staying at Gambhira. And he told, you stay with Swarup Damodar. And he became a Swarupera Raghu. After coming, he was like very late associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But he became very much dear to Swarup Damodar. And therefore, one of the offerings, one devotee was offering to His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj. Like Bhakti Charu Maharaj also came in contact with Srila Prabhupada in last year, in January 1977. But as soon as he met him in Kumbh Mela, January 14th, after few days only, Srila Prabhupada told Maharaj that you should stay with me and you can translate my English books in Bengali and you become my correspondence secretary from Bengal. And Maharaj started staying with Srila Prabhupada. That was third week of January. And in Gaur Purnima, Srila Prabhupada gave him both initiations once. First initiation and second initiation on Gaur Purnima. This was March. And on Snan Purnima, after a few days, we had Snan Purnima on Tuesday, right? Snan Purnima day, Prabhupada gave him sannyas. Immediately, everything in 6 months. First meeting in January, initiation in March, sannyas in June. Everything was Purnima, Guru Purnima, then Snan Purnima, and Maharaj left this material world in on the day of Guru Purnima. All the Purnimas, and Purnimas. And therefore, the devotee was offering in his Vyas Puja, like Raghunath Das Goswami became the associate, loving associate of Swarup Damodar Goswami. Swarupera Raghu and Bhakti Charu Maharaj became Prabhupader Charu. Swarupera Raghu, Prabhupader Charu. And this Raghav Pandit, then Raghunath Das Goswami was staying with Swarup Damodar Goswami, and that time, slowly, he started associating with all the devotees, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. So, the significance of this pastime, that Nityananda Prabhu is our original Guru, Adi Guru Nityananda. We cannot attain Mahaprabhu or Krishna without the mercy of bona fide spiritual master. And Nityananda Prabhu is teaching us we cannot directly go to the Krishna and Sri Radharani or Krishna's pastime without bona fide spiritual master or our previous acharyas. And this is the teaching Nityananda Prabhu is teaching us. The first lesson from this Leela. Second, even his punishment is in the form of mercy. This was a punishment. Like sometimes we say, if anyone's mobile will ring, he has to give $500 for today's feast. In the class, the announcement was done. Please, everyone is requested to keep their phone silent or turn off your phones. And if your phone will ring, they had to feed the sponsorship for with the $500. And this is like a mercy. He will, without his intention, he will do the service. Agyata Sukruti. And when the devotees will get prasad, they will bless that devotee. And this is same thing is happening in the life of Raghunath Das. Third, Mahaprabhu belongs to Nityananda. Without approaching him first, we cannot reach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, we cannot attain Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The life lessons from Raghunath Das Goswami. Spiritual progress is impossible without a genuine Guru. We can understand from this Leela, our spiritual progress is impossible without the devotee's mercy or the mercy of spiritual master. When the spiritual master connects us with Krishna, we grow and we advance in devotional service. Second, serving Vaishnavas removes all obstacles on the path of bhakti. When we serve the Vaishnavas, our obstacles will get over by the mercy of devotees. Because we say that Hari se bada Hari ka naam, but Hari naam se bada Hari ke bhakt. When the devotees bless us, we can attain Krishna. And the third, the humanity of Vaishnavas who stood in the river without complaint teaches us not to grumble no matter in difficulty. We should serve the Vaishnavas, and whenever we are getting the service, we should not complain for the service. Therefore, it is said that the devotee who is eager to attain Krishna, he should not complain, no comparison, no competition, C, no complain, no comparison, and no competition. We should be careful about these things. And because of we are praying to Krishna, Krishna, please engage us in your service. Hey Radhe, please engage us in your service. And therefore, Krishna is reciprocating with us. And when we get the service, we start complaining. Then what is the use of praying? Hey Hara, please engage us in your service. And the 5 installments of mercy, the stages of Kripa, the stages of mercy. The first stage, Nityanand Prabhu placed his feet on the Raghunath's head, bestowing his full blessings. First, Nityanand Prabhu told, bring that thief. You are the thief. You are stolen. You are trying to steal Krishna Prem without me. You are trying to attain Lord Chaitanya without my blessings. And firstly, Nityanand Prabhu told, you are thief, you are thief. And when Nityanand Prabhu saw Raghunath Das Goswami, he kept his feet on the Raghunath Das Goswami's head. And he blessed him. That was the first mercy. Second, his command to hold a grand festival seemed like punishment, but was actually a divine favor. He gave the punishment, Danda Mahotsav. But what was the dand or punishment? To feed all the Vaishnavas. Third, he gave Raghunath the Mahaprasad of Gaur Nitai, collected lovingly by Raghav Pandit. Raghava Bhavane. Raghav Bhavan is in the place Panihati. Raghav was staying in the place Panihati. Near this Lila Sthali, that banyan tree is there, and only walking distance. The banyan tree and Raghav's house, and in between our ISKCON center is there. Raghava Bhavane. Fourth, he publicly glorified Raghunath's renunciation, asking all devotees to bless him. See, Nityananda Prabhu, although he is Balram, although he is our Adi Guru, he told all the devotees to bless Raghunath Das Goswami so he can attain Chaitanya's lotus feet. And fifth, he gave permission to go to Mahaprabhu, assuring he would be accepted and cared lovingly under Swarup Damodar's guidance. And then Nityanand Prabhu told, now you can go to Jagannath Puri and you can stay with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So from this Leela, we can understand this, the stages of mercy also. The mercy flows from the devotees, then to the spiritual master, and then we can attain Krishna. In, like yesterday I was speaking, like in spiritual world and material world, the material world is a replica of spiritual world. And everything in spiritual world is totally opposite in this material world. In spiritual world, everyone is trying to please Krishna. Only center of their attraction is Krishna. Their entire family, the service, everything belongs to Krishna. And therefore, everyone wants to be a servant of the servant in spiritual world. But this material world, everyone wants to become boss, bossanu boss, not dasanu das. Bossanu boss. And therefore, they are trying to please their boss directly by serving the boss. But we cannot do same thing with Krishna. We need more and more devotees in between us and Krishna. When there are more devotees in between us and Krishna, we are going closer and closer and closer and near to Krishna. Therefore, we need the blessings of the devotees. Once, this place, this Panihati, that place was under Bhakti Charu Maharaj only. He was taking care of that project in Panihati, and second, one of the biggest project was Ujjain and another was Panihati. So Maharaj has written one book on this pastime or Panihati, and he has prayed. He has written in that book, Atyanta prasiddhayai Panihati gram Raghava bhavana viraje Gaura Bhagavan Raghunath Das Goswamira Uddharite Tare Danda Mohotsava Lila Nityananda Kore. This verse is written personally by Bhakti Charu Maharaj. And is saying, the village of Panihati is spiritually glorious. In this village, the present, the house of Raghav Pandit, an exalted devotee of Lord. It is in this place that merciful Lord Nityanand performed Danda Mahotsav, which popularly known as Chida Dahi Mahotsav, the festival of chipped rice and yogurt, to deliver Raghunath Das Goswami. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharani ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Sham Sundar ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Chida Dahi Mahotsav ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any question or comment? Three C's. No complaint, no competition, no comparison. And that four places which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always stays, it's explained in Ante Leela, chapter 2, text number 34 and 35. Sachira Mandira Ara Nityananda Nartane, Shrivasa Kirtane Ara Raghava Bhavane. Yei chari sthane Prabhu Sada Avirbhava, Prema Ksheta Haya Prabhura Sahaja Swabhava. Shrivas Angan, Shati Mata's worship place, Nityanand Prabhu's dancing place, and Raghav Pandit house. These are the four places where Lord Chaitanya always resides. Anybody else? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I am thankful to His Grace Madhupati Prabhu and all the Yatra of ISKCON Central New Jersey for engaging me or allowing me to speak on this Sunday class. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.